Your screen. Ayan.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay, good. So, the next topic, aside from introduction into flexible learning, the next lesson we have about pedagogy for e-learning. So, grabe no, akala ko noon ang pedagogy and principles of teaching applicable only for face-to-face. Pero ngayon, please take note, we have now the pedagogy for e-learning. Okay. So, I am thankful with the honor of this PowerPoint. Nandito sila. Okay. So, for our goals, no? Please read our goal for this evening. Our goals. Can I request Antoinette Lavisores to read goal number 1?
So, goals. Number 1, share our understanding of e-learning, multimedia, mixed modes, pedagogy, support learning. And number 2,
Yes.
identify best practice principles. And number 3, identify barriers to best practices. And 4, identify individual, collective means to support best practices.
Yes. So, ito lang. We have only 4 goals. First, you will going to share your understanding about the e-learning, yung mga ginagamit ninyo, especially on multimedia and even mixed modes. And also for pedagogy kasi it focuses on support learning. Second, let's identify some of the best practice principles kasi I know lahat tayo nag-a-adjust about e-learning, no? Even your teachers, even your classmates, no? Lahat. And number 3, also we will going to identify some of the barriers for best practices. And number 4, we will going to identify the individual and collective means to support these best practices. Okay, so let's start with sharing our understanding of the pedagogy. No? So as I said, pedagogy are the one that supports our learning. So planification at application of strategies and activities. So let's start with number 1. No? How is your teacher apply some of the strategies and activities? Planification and application of strategies. Did your teacher apply some of strategies or activities in e-learning? Meron ba? Or common lang na mga palaging ginagawa ng teacher, ganon, may main task, may assignment. Meron ba kayong ma-share that some of your teachers applying activities in different way? Hello?
So far, sir, common lang tanan.
What do you mean by common? Ano yung common na mga strategies and activities, Shireen? Ano yung mga common na yun? Like what? Hello? Ano yung mga common? Can you name few? Hello? Are you still there? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I would like to ask, since you've mentioned that your teachers, parang we have the same strategies, can you explain what are those common strategies or activities given by your instructors? Ano yung may common denominator sa aming lahat? Yes, Rudel. Nagsabi siya ng yes.
So, ang common strategies po, sir, is pre-conference po, sir, there is a recitation, asking a question to the teacher and responding to the students, sir. And there are also posting of activities which be answered Only in Thursday and Friday po, sir.
Okay, yes. So, parang yun ang pinaka-common. So, expectedly, parang kung mag-enroll na naman kayo for third year and the same procedure, the same memorandum, executive order na there is no face-to-face. So, parang ganun pa rin, no? Na mga strategies, posting, conferencing. So, yun ang ibig sabihin siguro ni Shireen na common strategies and activities. Okay, now let's proceed with another one, intuitive versus systematically planified or explicited. So, can you share also the way your teacher start the lesson? Or I mean, common pa rin ba na ganon, lecture type, recitation type, or share some of yung mga teachers na meron kakaibang strategy? Anyone can share? Okay lang ha, walang atin lang tayo dito lang ito sa loop na ito, no? So how the teacher start the lesson in some of your subjects? I mean, there's strategies in delivering the lesson using e-learning. Ito, yung mga ginagawa natin. How is your experience? Hello, everyone. Yes, Shireen pa rin. Oh,
Online class, sir, no?
yes.
May Arabic kami sa teacher nga kuan sir kanang amon siya ang paghatag niya sang point sa amon tanan. May ara sang first 10 nga makasulod sa meet. First 10 nga na i-stop niya anay ang pag-accept sa iba, then the first 10 is hatagan niya na 20 points. Tapos the rest na sang klase is atong first 10 okay na nga hindi maka-recite. Ang others is naman ang for another 20 points sir, tapos hatagan na tanan sang chance para makakuan para maka-points.
So do you think it is effective and it's
For
applicable?
me, sir, is yes. Kay ang estudyante is nakafocus siya sa kung ano ang ipabasa sang maestra, sang teacher. Nakafocus sila ba kay by number man to siya, sir. Kapag hindi ka ma-skip imong number, hindi na ka mahatagan points. So, sayang good tong points nga to, sir.
Okay, sige. Okay, at least 'di ba may mga ganun pala na strategy na kasi pwede yung lesson natin, yung parang activities muna pababa, or pwede din lecture type, may quiz ka agad. So depende din sa strategy as long as the teacher is delivering the lesson. So there's no problem kasi we have different types of strategies naman. Oh, the last one is the content or teacher-centered versus a student-centered. Now, how can you find e-learning? Is it a student-centered or a teacher-centered na type of learning? Gusto ko naman marinig yung ibang boses, hindi yung pabalik-balik
Sir,
lang kay Miss. Oh, ayun. Sino yun siya?
ako sir.
Princess. Go.
Ano sir, sir? Content sang
Okay.
teacher kag sang student kay parehas ang nabatian ko kay R. Shane kag kay Miss Nicole, although nga wala ko nakasulod sang conference ato nga time. Naghambal sila nga si Sir Jess daw naghatag daw sang mga games before mag-start sang klase.
Okay.
So makakuan siya sir, makahatag siya sang excitement sa student before mag-start ang klase, makahatag siya sang maka-energize siya sang brain before mag kuan sang klase sir.
Okay, very good. So, at least parang in summary of your sharing, it seems that teachers are doing good in delivering the lesson. Parang walang negative na mga comments and congrats. Now, for e-learning naman, no, na tinawag siyang multimedia or mixed modes, it's because we added some different values like multiple representation, we can access time, location, and sources, communication, what else? Individualization, collaboration, visualization, and meaningful interaction. So, can we compare, i-compare muna natin ha, if you were given a chance, no? Which do you prefer talaga? A face-to-face or ito munang e-learning? Kasi in e-learning kasi, according to the text, it is said that we have different types of multiple representation. Pwede tayo mag-video, pwede PowerPoint, meeting, and even you can access time, location, and sources. Kahit nagbabakasyon ka sa Batangas, still you can attend to our class, no? So, tapos control mo pagin ang time mo, pwede ka mag-answer ng mga activities sa asynchronous kahit alas 12 ng gabi. So, we have also communication, we can access through online. Also, we can have individualization, no? Pwede yung activity or yung pag-answer mo individual, ikaw lang. Pwede din collab, no? Together with your group mates, classmates, even visualization. And there is a meaningful interaction. So yun para ang nabibigay ng e-learning. So ang tanong ko ngayon, kung kayo ang papipiliin, which do you prefer? An actual face-to-face or i-continue natin itong e-learning? Si Mary Jane, nauna siyang unmute, tapos si Princess. Ikaw muna, Mary Jane.
If I were given a chance to choose, sir, for me as a self-supporting student, I would choose pa rin, sir, yung e-learning. Since working student po ako, so I can able to work at day and I can able to attend with a confidence at night po. As well as I can able to pay my tuition and para sa akin mas okay, good nga mag-continue ang e-learning, sir. Yun lang.
Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Mary Jane. Even sa amin, sa mga teachers, no, wala kaming, mag-seminar kami, webinar na lang. So we can do multitasking, nasa balay pang laba, kuya, pamati ako seminar, di ba? Yung mga opportunities like that na dati hindi ko nagagawa. Kasi kung mag-seminar talaga ka lang pupunta sa venue, sa mga hotel. Pero ngayon dahil webinar lang, I can do both household chores and at the same time, attending a webinar. Okay, si Princess. How about you, Princess?
Ako, sir, face-to-face
Face-to-face,
gihapon. Yes po.
Why?
Kay hindi naman abi, sir, nga during sang face-to-face, damo ta mga activity nga makuan bala, sir, ma-accommodate such as hindi lang sa school, pwede man tagyapon makaubra sa balay, even though nagaskwela ta. Kag mas nami ang learning abi, sir, nga face-to-face kay actual mo siya nga makita kag mabatian. So, mas dako ang opportunity sang student na maka-learn sang mas madamo sa teacher kaysa sa, sir, sa e-learning. Kay, kung e-learning, abi, sir, kisa ang mga estudyante nagasalig na may Google, mga apps nga ginagamit para makatuon.
Okay, sige. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Princess. Iba pa rin yung experience talaga kapag nasa harapan mo talaga yung teacher mo or yung student. No, yes, and that's correct. Kasi iba yung impact. Pero kung face-to-face lang, expectedly hindi ka dahil maka-Google, Oo. Kung for example, we have our oral recitation, talagang pagpapawisan ka tayo sa gitnaan magre-recite. Okay? So, pero since the subject, it's all about technology for learning. Tama ba? Tama yung course description natin. Ano yung subject natin? Ang course natin. It's all about technology. Yes, for teaching and learning. So in this subject, we're going to learn more on the usage of technology in teaching and for learning. Pero kahit mag face-to-face ito, still the focus of the lesson is all about technology. So expectedly, you are going to engage more on pagiging techie ng isang teacher. Kasi yun man din ang new trend ngayon, no? Using technology. Okay. Now, here is a report, no, about the use of web instructional tools by online instructors. Ayan. Ito yung mga commonly used online tools. So I hope you can see that in the PowerPoint. So we have here on the left side, these are the total number of responses. So 30 respondents lang tayo. And this one is yung mga commonly used online tools. So ano yung pinakamarami na ginagamit usually sa isang online? Ano yung pinaka-highest?
Conference, sir.
Conferencing system.
Yes. So very useful talaga, no? Kasi syempre, conference, okay, yung ginagawa natin, that is conference system. Another one, after conferencing system, it is followed by an online grade book. Online grade book, yun na yun siya, yung parang class record namin. Sa inyo, dyan na nag-reflect ang inyong mga names and the scores. Doon na kami nagalagay. Then, rank 3 lang si quiz. Okay? Rank 4 si audio stream. Rank 2 si course syllabus. Okay, nag-tie sila ng assignment submission and the student's portfolio. Isa lang bumoto, usage statistics, and class announcement tool. O, ito siguro yung mga introduction, no? Wala may nagabasa, gid ba? Wala tayo nagagamit. Okay, now let's proceed with goal number 2. Let's identify some of the best practices principles natin. So, adapted to the targeted competencies, like discussion on best practices in e-learning. So we have here the best practices in e-learning. We have the individualization, the meaningful interactivity, no? The shared experience, flexible course design, learner reflection, and quality information. So first, let's start with individualization. Bakit kailangan merong ganito? Sa individualization, that is an oral visitation. Do you think, kailangan ba talaga may oral visitation or may individual activities? May magpasa individual sa e-learning? What do you think yung dapat i-develop kapag nagkakaroon tayo ng mga individualization? Huh? Hello, students? Hello?
Honesty, sir.
Yes. Bakit naging honesty?
Honesty, sir, kay because individual siya, sir, kailangan mo maging honest sa sarili mo, hindi ka hindi, kay kung by pair, abi, sir, may time, abi, na magsaliganay na lang, kag, kung ano ang thoughts sang partner mo, amo man to ang thought mo. So, kung individualism, abi, sir, gagana gid ang imo nga cognitive, imo nga mental state, kay because kailangan mo mag-provide sa imo nga own answer to pass, sir.
Okay, very good. Next, number 2, meaningful interactivity. Yung mga exercises with reflection. I know some of your teachers are giving you some reflection. Bakit din siya importante? Pagbibigay ng mga reflection. Why? Why we need that?
For us to understand, sir, para mabalaan ta, sir, kung man naintindihan gid bala kami sa ginlesson mo, sir.
Yes, correct. No, sometimes that serve as our assessment if you learn about the activities or lesson given by your teacher. Third, shared experience. Focuses on online mentoring and inter-students. Interactions with the students. Why we need that type of best practice? Yung mga shared experience.
Kailangan
Janelle?
Kailangan shared experience, sir. Example, halin sa teacher nga kung ano na experience nila during sa ilang nga journey sa pagtudlo nila, sir. Kay kami sa sunod naging teacher man kami, mas better nga i-share sang teacher kay kung ano to na-learn sang teacher sa pwede ma-practice sang student, sir. As well as ang student, pwede man to magamit mag-share ang student para may maanan man ang teacher, sir, nga magamit nila sa ilang pagtudlo pa.
Okay, very good. So, dapat as a student, when your teacher gives you some of the activities and things to do, dapat hindi sige reklamo ang estudyante, no? For your ano man yan, for your benefit, for your good. So kung unaan sa man nga teacher, o mo damo ginapanstaran damong activity, o nakita niyo na, di ba? So yun siya ang mga principles or best practices principles that can we apply. So for example, yung LMS mo, may teacher from wala man binigay, wala mga activity, di ba? Sometimes parang kulang. Okay, another best practice is the flexible course design, meaning it's a learning process and student needs. Yung mga na-discuss natin last night, ano yun siya, it's all about flexible mga designs na yon. Learner reflection, yes, you will provided by time or activities, and quality information, meaning like this, mga multiple representation and accuracy. Okay, so what are the aspects of socio-constructivist pedagogy? Okay, so meron tayong apat, no, na mga types of socio-constructivist pedagogy. So first is what we call the learner's autonomy, yung involvement. Second one is the collaborative learning or interaction. Third is the project-based learning or yung tinatawag natin real world. And the last one is the high-level cognitive skills or knowledge. So dapat ito, it should be applicable or applied to the learners. Yung mga aspects of socio-constructivist pedagogy. Halimbawa, learners' autonomy. Kailangan involved talaga mga estudyante. Kahit sabihin natin e-learning. No? Second is collaborative learning. No? There is an interaction. Kaya nga may pag-groupings tayo. Project-based learning. May mga sometimes may conduct ng interview or research. And even the high-level cognitive skills or knowledge, the application of the content. Now, let's proceed with goal number 3. What are those barriers to the best practices? First, who can share? Sometimes ba, nagiging barrier ba sa pag-learn ng mga estudyante ang time, resources, and money? Who can share? Sa
Yes,
e-learning pa rin ha? Yes, Marialet. Para may hugot ka talaga sa life. Paano naging barrier ang oras, ang pera, ang kagamitan sa
yes
pag-learning nyo?
po sir
Oh.
kasi working student, yung time, especially nung last sem na
Mm-hmm.
point na na kay late enrollee, no choice, nasa morning ako, then morning din yung class. Yung time, grabe ka barrier.
Bakit? Working ka ba?
Yes po, sir.
Saan ka
I work
nag-work?
lending po. I work from 8 to 5 p.m.
Ay, okay. So, meaning, na late ka magpa-enroll, nag-close din pala ang evening class?
Yes, sir. Pag mag-full na po ang wala na pong wala nang class.
Ay, okay. So, meaning, pinag-aagawan din pala ang evening class na section. Akala ko kasi, ang palagi nag-close ang morning and afternoon. Tapos yung mga hindi na matanggap sa morning, nag-evening na lang sila. So, baliktaran pala sa case mo. Sometimes nako-close ka pala. Pero yung gimension mo, Marialet, time pa lang yon. How about money and resources?
Yes
Paano
din,
siya
sir.
naging barrier?
Yung money din po. Halimbawa, pag time na sang exam, sir, and then wala ka pa money, hindi ka pa makabayad. Siyempre,
Yeah,
exam, unless
correct.
wala ka limit. And then yung resources,
Grabe.
yung phone, isa
Oo.
kung din yung mga din, internet connection, data, kung wala.
Yeah. Kaya ganin, no, talagang, wala. Kung siguro kung sharing of experiences lang, lahat kayo merong may share, di ba? Meron nga dito mga estudyante na talagang tumatakbo pa sa mga piso wifi just to attend the class. Other people ay nanghiram ng mga cellphone. Meron ako dati estudyante, no, sa PE. Nagtubito ko PE before. Yung, sir, wala kita ko cellphone ba? So, I cannot attend the class. Ako, ha? Bakit ka pa nag-enroll kung wala ka palang cellphone? How will you going to attend our conference? Another one is, ito examination, no? Mukhang tatag 2 weeks lang, 1 week lang, exam na naman. So, bayad na naman, no? So, alam niyo na ba kailan ang prelim exam? May
Hindi pa,
schedule
sir.
na kayo? Prelim exam natin is on February. Wait, para ma-mark nyo na ang inyong mga calendar. Prelim exam will be on February 7 and 8. That is Monday and Tuesday. So meaning 1 week before the examination, you will going to need or you are required to pay your or you pay your obligation. Di ba? O, may mga ganun kaagad. Ako, bayad na naman. O, meron akong co-teacher. May working din siya na student here in Ramon. Sige, yaw-yaw sa kuha. Hay! Bayad na naman. Exam na naman. Ano ba yan? Sa Plangkasimana, exam na naman. So, that's life. No? Okay lang. Second is knowledge experiences of how to. Ha? Barrier din pala ito. Paano naging barrier yung knowledge ninyo and experiences sa e-learning? Who can share? Paano naging barriers yung knowledge? Hello? Paano naging barrier yung knowledge or even your experiences on to do things
Mag-asa
on
po,
to learn?
sir.
Yes, Rodel. Okay.
So, naging barriers po in best practice si knowledge and experience on how to, sir. Kay, it's because, like for example po, we are now in online classes po. Then, if you are lack of knowledge or experience on how to access the Zoom, the Google Meet, or access the LMS, you cannot be able to learn and access the information in your ano po, sir, learning management system
Yes.
po.
Yeah, correct. Kung hindi ka rin masyadong techy about using your phone, no, talagang mag-a-adjust ka. Example, nagpasa ang teacher ng password lang or passcode. Hindi mo alam na pupunta ka pa pala sa apps na ganito, ganyan. Okay, correct. No, ito na. Parang ito na yung masaklap na next barrier. Pero okay lang, class. I will take it positively naman. How are teachers become barriers to best practices? So, walang exemption ang mga teachers. So, klaro-klaro talaga sa pedagogy, no? Teachers become barriers. Yes, Rodel again. Go.
So, naging barriers ang teachers, sir, because sometimes, abi, sir, gahata sila sang reading materials and then wala na sang conference. And during examination po, sir, there are some instances that exams is not aligned to their ano, po, sir, learning materials po, sir. That's all, sir.
Okay. Very good, no? Parang may gano'n. Pero you know what? As I said, teachers have different strategies, no? Especially kung nag-take ka ng medicine na course or even in you are in a higher universities, ganun ang mga type of strategies na mga hindi ko gani alam. Sometimes sinatanong ko, professor ba talaga yung mga nagtuturo? Kasi ganun sila, yung mansya ka na lang magsabi ang professor na, okay, read chapter 1 to 3 and next meeting, let's have a short quiz. Wala man na-discuss sa mga ganun. Even pala sa mga law schools, ganun ang pag-treat. No? Dapat you enter the class, you read na yung topic, you read the chapter, kung ano ang lesson ngayon para more on oral recitation kagad. Pero, different case yon kung nag-take up ka ng law or higher course. Pero kasi sa inyo, college students, so dapat there should be a inputs or mga inputs and inputs coming from the teacher para merong reinforcement. Meron talaga dapat conference, no? Okay. Pero kapag hindi man din ma-explain ni teacher, sometimes nag-explain kasi teacher mo, kayo nalang magbasa niya na or read in advance kasi kulang na talaga ang time. Okay, so thank you so much, Rodel. Baka may additional pa dyan na mga hugot. Paano ang mga teacher natin naging barrier? Yes, Mr. Mike.
Michael, sir, Michael.
Okay, go Michael Awing. Go. Ibuhos ang hugot mo sa mga teacher.
Okay. For me, sir, no, teachers is one of the barriers to best practice because, for example, sir, those teachers who set the standards too high for us students to too difficult to pass all our projects, and at the same time, sir, those teachers na inconsiderate, na hindi tumanggap ng mga late assignments and projects na rin. That's it.
Okay, sige. Uh, is it justifiable? What do you mean hindi nagatanggap? So meaning ba, Mr. Awing, kahit na 1 month na hindi pa siya mag-submit, tanggapin pa rin natin? Ito tolerate ba
Kasi
natin
sir,
ang mga students na gayon?
excuse me sir, may mga instances kasi sir, 'di ba,
Okay.
yung mga working students na late sila makapasa ng mga requirements or projects, and then may mga teachers na din na yung mga teachers na inconsiderate at hindi nila tinanggap yung projects, even 1 day lang po yung pagbasa, yung late ng pagbasa, yun po.
Okay, so parang I can relate also kasi when I'm having my masteral, yes, yung grabing hangin sa teacher nga, sir, dawat ng good sir, gamay nang kay busy gyud, mga ganon. Pero sometimes when you are in the position na, when you become a teacher, sometimes ang iniisip mo kasi is that how are you going to train your students to be more disciplined? Baka siguro, ay, hindi siya kasabit, baga tinamad, give me, kinapili niya lang subject nga pasahan, ari imo. Mga ganon. Kasi merong estudyante, sometimes mag-chat sa akin, sir, ginuna ko pabi ang subject ko sa amo ni sir, late ko lang imo, kamay, dawatan. Yung parang ganon. Parang, for example, if you're the teacher, ganon, ginauna mo palang ibang subject, sa ating subject, hindi ka nag-submit, gina-last priority mo. Kaya magpa-late ka. Okay, sige. At least, ayan, no, experience natin when you become a teacher, pwede din yun siya. No, talaga maging approachable tayo, considerate tayo, but for me wag naman dumating yung time na ma-abuse din tayo ng mga student natin. Kasi I tried that, yung sobrang bait, sometimes na-abuse na talaga, yung parang kulang na late chismis, kay sir na, buutan ka na, wala na problema. Bisan 5 months pa nato na submit lahat. Yung mga ganon, no? Oo. Okay. Siguro, so mga teachers naman na mga strict, kasi nga sabi ko na, individual differences, no? May kanya-kanyang strategy, iba-iba din kami ng pinanggalingan, iba-ibang background, iba-ibang training. So, depende yan sa teacher, no? Kung mag-set talaga siya ng high standard, low standard. Pero at least, maganda ganing gano'n, no? May teacher na mabait, may teacher na grabing standard, may teacher na chill-chill lang, may mga gano'n. Para at least, ma-develop talaga kayo. Okay? Now, sige, tama na, maubos ang time natin. How about the students? Paano naman ang students become a barrier? Sige nga. Parang wala na may mag-share. Kasi student nang naging barrier for best practices. Parang hindi na mute ni Awing. Okay, Mariel Sugan. Sino yung kasama niya nag-raise ng hand? Yes.
Sir, may mga students po na sir, kahit kay ulo sir, ng,
Okay.
for example, may mga students na pa-easy-easy lang, na nila na pa-easy-easy lang, himuon na lang kung kung tigpasan na amo na.
Yeah. Oo, merong ibang estudyante na, pasa magyapon tayo, bisan hindi mag-exam. Oo. Actually, for me parang talaga nahihirapan talaga ako kapag if I have eduk subjects kasi nga 83 yung passing rate. Pag total ko ng grades sa mga estudyante, merong 82, may 81, 80. Gusto ko talaga na siya ipabalik sa kanya yung subject. Pero sometimes, maawa ka rin pala, no? Yung parang 3 points na lang. Tapos titingnan ko saan ba siya nagkulang. Hindi naka-exam. Dapat yung totally hindi naka-exam. Bagsak talaga yan ba? Or ano. Pero ako kasi, I give chances to other people. Siguro may chance pa siya magbago. Pero kung paulit-ulit na na may memorize ko na yung mga pangalan, yung mga character ninyo, Tama na yung kaisa na binigyan kita ng chance. Kasi kapag ako nagbigay ng 83, actually, hindi yan 83 ang grade mo. Nag-smile si Sherelle. Yan, smile yun siya. Actually, hindi yan siya 83. Hinila ko na lang ganyan. Actually, mga 76 yan, 77. Ako na lang jud ang yung parang ipinasa Diyos. Lingi-lingi sa mga clouds, no, sa heaven nga Lord, patawara ko Lord nga manghatag ko nagakadamo na nagari ako. Chabilita ba ay kabigid akong ampo anak pulaw nga Lord unta anang dili pud ko kalagon aning mga estudyante hangani nga tagaan na ako nig 83 kasi 83 is means kabit-kabit na lang no. Tapos parang pag-reflect yan sa TOR, Prof Ed subject, do dali lang maning nga 83, no? So, meaning kulang-kulang, or siguro merong mga, hindi talaga ma-explain, pero I mean, kulang, may mga sarili kang explanation, pero dapat you give your best talaga. You submit, you attend our class, yung mga ganon na mga attitude. Okay, now, tama na. Sige na, dama na tayong hugot, taga-smile ng iban. How about the institution? Institution become barriers. Barrier din ba ang paralan? Or ang college natin? The institution itself? Paano kaya? Sige daw, maganda lagi ito ng mga topics, no? At least marinig ko talaga sa inyo. Paano naging barrier sa best practices ang school? Yes, Junel.
Okay, sir. So, mag-barrier ang school, sir, if ang eskwelahan mismo, sir, is nagakulang sa paghatag sir, sa mga gamit, sir, sang students as well as ang teachers. Kung ang eskwelahan hindi maka-provide, kung sa e-learning, sir, hindi sila ka-provide sang computers nga pwede nga gamiton sa mga teachers, sir. So, ang maapektuhan man na sila, sir, ang learning sa students kag ang
Yeah,
as well as
correct.
mga
Kung
teachers.
walang support sa school, maraming mga kakulangan, yes, nagiging barrier siya. Eto, last one. I know marami talaga ding hugot. The exam. No? Exam practices. Paano din siya naging barriers for best practices in e-learning? Mare, sige nagawa sa to mga may mga problema sa mga exam, the way the teacher prepare the exam, or the methods of conducting the exam, or ang pag-implement ng exam. Sige daw. Paano siya naging barrier? Meron ba? Or kontento lang kayo? O Rodel again. Go Rodel.
So, ang exams practices po, sir, naging years po, sir. Kasi po, sir, like for example po, ang exam po of a teacher is not aligned po sa materials na ginhatag ya. Like for example, ang yung learning materials is about education, but ang sa exam niya lain ang ginpahimo niya, sir, or lain na ang topic. So it becomes a barriers po, sir.
Yes. So meaning parang wala nag-align yung mga assessment ng teacher, no? So iba ang lesson, iba. Pero meron bang ganyan? Kasi kami nag-prepare kami ng two-way TOS. Possible din ba?
Yes
May
po, sir.
nag-iba ang direction
Sometimes po, sir.
ng exam? Okay. Siguro, baka general knowledge lang gusto ni teacher. Pero, sige, no comment about that kasi we're not perfect. Okay, so the last goal, bago tayo mag-end, is that identify individual or collective means to support the best practices. Okay.